This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke.
Shit, I'm doing the same thing, brother. Shit taking forever. There you go. Fuck. Shit dumb as hell, ain't it? It's gonna take forever to load. Nigga, what? Comp? Nigga, I was in the lottery. What you talking about, comp? I was in the lottery and I brought back the same team. And niggas ain't get better. I want to know what you familiar with, brother. Niggas say I'm familiar with your game. Nigga, my game is losing. That nigga said, I don't know who we're gonna have to leave. Nigga, nobody.
LaForce, our reporter.
87 3 ball.
And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Here's Stojakovic. Crafty move. Watson with the rebound. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Embiid. Gordon pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oh, moderate coverage.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. That one goes.
The hop step was something fierce.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Left side, Watson.
Hey, come here. No, nigga.
Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Stolen by Holmes. And here's Porter outside. Pass to Holmes. Embiid with it. Checked by Gordon. Now here's Embiid. Over Jokic. Embiid can't hit. And here's Watson. Jokic with it. Screen by Watson. Fires from the wing. Jokic's shot is good.
Now, Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Denver.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Over to the wing. Great D that time.
Oh, damn, tight cover.
4-3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr.
I feel it.
With the quick release.
Here's Brown. Outside Murray. He shoots. And Holmes pulls it down.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Benton can't get it to go. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Embiid Throws it
shit.
down.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Denver leading by 3. Fires for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Embiid. Covered by Jokic. Fades.
Oh!
Gordon pulls it in.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Jokic. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Assist from Aaron Gordon.
1:14 left in the first quarter here. Here's Ben. Pass to Holmes. Back to Ben.
And one thing these niggas do have is chemistry.
They need this. Dallas, no good that time either. So it's Denver now. They're leading by 8. Here's Brown. Fires the 3. And Holmes pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the
Like
line
a
is
lot
good.
of offense looking kind of
They're one
good.
of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent
I missed
rate.
that one.
The shot by Brown, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Inside, Embiid. Nice assist and
He
nice
made that
finish.
shit.
Solid play all the way around. Embiid's got 8.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to Brown. Jokic with it. Over Embiid. The Nuggets with another miss. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
Yeah, I am not calm. Look at the score of this game.
Play. It's Denver leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I will say this, Dumbo. Plays is where it's at.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast
Yeah,
so
niggas
far.
don't run-
Halfway through the first half
Yeah,
of this
they-
one.
I got about 10
And let's
different
quickly
three-point
check out
plays
the
in my
scoring
playbook.
breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Personal foul.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Lively grabs a miss.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Down low. Nice move. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Now here's Murray. Still without a bucket. Screen by Watson. Pass to Brown. From deep. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Where was he going?
Here's Ellis. Pass to Bowen. Now Jackson. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Murray. To halt the run. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
ABA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
That nigga Jokic got in my way.
And the dunk by Jackson.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Murray. Shot on the wing. The bank shot, no good. Itaquez on the wing. Into the lane. Gordon pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And it's Watson missing. Pass to Ellis. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Outside Murray. Drives to the hoop. Misses another. Just
I missed the open layup.
The Mavericks leading. Jackson down low. Lively with it. Good D by Jokic.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Pass to Ellis. Gordon with a steal. Here's Brown. And again, Denver, no good. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Mavs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the basket is good.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
So it's Denver now after the basket by Dallas. Got a hand on it.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
And it's Jokic
It's a great
missing.
shot. I just happened to miss it.
Mavericks on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Lively's shot is off. Nuggets trail by 4. Jokic with it, and Lively picks him up defensively.
Well, that's his second foul.
Well, time to bring in making his rookie debut.
A different look for Denver. Wagner with a screen. Here's Nash. Good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
.43 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Wagner. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Throws it up high.
Hey, I don't care what he lacks in height. You have to box him out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless pounding the glass.
Here's Ben. Pass to Stojakovic. The offensive rebound. And here's Embiid.
Oh.
Give it 8. Whoa, Embiid with the slam.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
It's blocked. He gets it up.
Yeah. 87 C with ball.
We're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dallas on top. Up 2.
Christian Brown out here shooting like dookie noodles, but part of that is me just shooting the fuck out the ball. I got 2 goals for the season. To be in the top 10 in assists as a team, and for Christian Brown to lead the league in 3-pointers.
Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard.
No, it went.
The Nuggets trail. Here's Nash. Pass to Terry. Green with the ball. Here's Christie. 5 on the clock. Wagner with a screen. Here's Nash. For the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Nash has got 5 points.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Embiid.
I mean, Dalen Terry, you didn't have to get involved in that.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Here's Nash. He's got 5.
Ah, damn.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're
slightly,
allowing more
very good.
contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Wait a hit him right in the fucking face. Ah! Ooh.
A vicious move by Embiid.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
From 18 feet away.
I wanted to do a floater.
The rebound goes to Dallas.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Nuggets trail by 3. To the left side wing. Nash. And again, it's Denver missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Here's
Travel.
Embiid. Count it.
Travel. Ain't no fucking way.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they're on the break. Here's Benton. Still no points. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 13-footer. Off the left rim and out. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Terry. Nails it from 3. Terry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Stojakovic, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Benton. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Blocked!
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Christie's shot is off. Porter looks it over. 3-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Nash. He takes it in.
Bottom of the rim this time.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. There's the 3. Rebounded by Denver. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Ellis. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Nash. 7 points in the game.
God damn.
Pass to Christie. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
That's a good block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To end the run. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets lead by 3. Here's Green. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
So it's Denver now after the basket by Dallas. Nash misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. Jackson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Nash.
Green ball.
What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation
You know,
and coming
he
through.
wasn't a terrible
To me,
pick.
the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Denver up 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
The way it's looking, Draymond Green was a decent pickup.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Ellis.
Our bench held up significantly well. I didn't have to bring the starters back in too early.
Oh, sweet move. Yes, it's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy,
Yeah.
you gotta do better defensively.
Here's Nash. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
What a performance.
I missed
from
both
the
free throws
young
this
Ark in
season.
game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Jaquez with it. Guarded now by Watson. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Bowen. Here's Ellis. Off target with the 3. And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. Right side Watson. And counted the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that one misses. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Lively. Here's Ellis. Back to Lively. 6 to shoot. Here's Jaquez. Shots blocked. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. From the arc. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Jaquez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Jaquez drops them both. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Now Murray. And here's Jokic outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Here's Ellis. On target from range. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Brown's shot is good. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth.
You think that nigga some kind of bum?
Here's Ellis. Jackson outside. Here's Jaquez. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Brown.
Oh, my Lord.
By Lively. Here's Jaquez. Defended by Murray. Jaquez drives in. Gordon pulls it in.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser.
Great spot.
I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Pass to Porter. Back to Benton. Here's Stojakovic. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Denver. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. And here's Gordon from the arc.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker. And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Now here's Murray. From 17. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Embiid just too tall inside.
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots.
Pass to Watson. Screen by Gordon.
That nigga's alive.
And he
I am
misses
up
the first
1.
Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the right wing. To tie it up. No good that time.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Here's Brown.
That's not a foul. That's not a.
Call will be against Jokic.
That's not a foul, bro. I just got hold.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Jackson. And there's the drive.
Okay.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Brown. Shoots over Jackson. Ooh, offline. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
Substitution for your Mavs.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
What you talking about? Cause I'm ass and you bullshitting.
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters.
You
Now we're headed
bullshitting
to
and I'm
overtime.
ass.
This one should be fun.
You asked me how we got to where we are. I'm telling you, giving you the answer. That nigga got 22.
Pass to Embiid. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Embiid's got 24.
And that's a smart play call right there. Taking big advantage of his size.
Just a huge
damn.
bucket there, and you're right. I mean, the key was finding the matchup where they had the clear size advantage and putting it to use.
Now here's Watson. 4 on the clock. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
To the middle. The fadeaway. Brown grabs the board.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Right side Murray. Up top, Embiid. Jackson outside. Embiid high post. Pass to Benton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Here's Watson. Here's Brown. Tries to break his ice. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Joel Embiid.
Oh my God.
Free throw, no good. Fast break, here we go. Benton can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Jokic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Hawkins. Now here's Embiid. Over Jokic. Embiid can't hit. And here's Denver. 3-on-3 to take the lead. It falls!
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Jackson for three. Here's Brown. And he buries it. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
Here's Jaquez.
Oh!
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson. He gets the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The drive by Jackson. Second chance effort. And he sinks it.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And he cannot get the first one.
Can't hit a free throw.
Miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And here's Porter outside. This is the trade. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's Denver picking
Luka
up the
and
win.
Porzingis on
They
the block.
escape with the W.
That's what I'm saying.
For breakfast, I was skipping the cereal. Where I made it from, it's like quite the miracle. But